In this video, in one place, my best ever style tips, compiled from my best videos. Which style mistakes will you own up to making? The first thing that scream old lady look is baggy, shapeless clothes. Clothes that are too big, too boxy, too shapeless. I see it everywhere. Women hiding behind tons of fabric, thinking it's flattering. Or hiding behind tons of fabric because they have lost their self-confidence. The truth is, baggy clothes erase your silhouette and add years and hide what little self-confidence they may have left. I encourage you to choose clothes that follow your natural lines. Remember, fitted does not mean tight. It means tailored to you. Show off your shape. This is youthful. Celebrate your shape or the woman you are. And with that will come more self-confidence. A next fashion mistake that make women over 50 look older is floral pants. What is it with floral everything? When they were younger, they used to wear everything modern, everything really sharp and lovely. And I always wonder what happened for them to now go for florals. Do they have a sign in shops saying, women over 50, here are your essential floral pants? I stay with my trousers that are in one solid color. Like these, and like these. They're much more flattering and more versatile. And dare I say, not aging. Our next fashion mistake that makes women over 50 look older is leggings. Okay, I know you're going to tell me, but Marianne, leggings are worn by women of all ages. That doesn't make me feel better. Sorry to be blunt, but unless you are wearing leggings as tights, what may look good on young fashionistas may not work for us. Wear leggings as tights or, again, wear your trousers. Moving on, skirts or dresses in midi length, in a style that is loose, flowy, floral, boho style, and worn with flat, comfy shoes such as Crocs or Birkenstocks. So what can you do instead? Well, raise your hemline a couple of inches. It is incredible how a couple of inches off your hemline will make you look younger. What else? Well, loose, flowy fabric no longer cuts it as we age. Very old-fashioned. So choose dresses and skirts in a structured style and fabric that would hold you in. The next thing is to change your shoe style. You can have comfy style without the granny look. Even trainers and sneakers look 10 times better than those I mentioned. Remember that just because you used to wear certain style or pieces does not mean that they now suit you. As our complexion changes as we get older, black and other dark colors may be too harsh for our face. Well, in order to look younger, choose bright colors. These bright colors will make a big difference. Ils vont donner du peps à vous et à votre tenue. The next thing that screams old lady is no tucking, but leaving your top just hanging there over your trousers or your skirt. Not a youthful chic look. This highlights your tummy or your love handles. And the no tucking gives a not in touch with trends but stuck in the 80s vibe. Therefore, aging. So what can you do instead? Well, just tuck the front of your top inside the waistband, and that will highlight and create your waistline, makes you look younger and slimmer. Our next aging fashion mistake is a droopy bust. As we get older, things have a tendency to head south, and this is why we see many older women with droopy busts. I know that underwired bras are not comfortable, and actually I have stopped wearing underwired bras completely. Get your bust measured and buy supportive bras. You will look so much younger for it. A lifted bust is a happy bust. Moving on, another style mistake that could age you, it's what we call the matchy-matchy. All leather or all tweed. Hello, Miss Marple again. So what can you do instead is to choose pieces that contrast with the vibe or with the fabric or the look of your outfit. So let me give you a few examples. For instance, with a dressy blazer, wear a t-shirt. With tailored pants, wear sneakers. It will look unexpected, therefore modern, and these pieces will jazz up your outfits. In the olden days, it was de rigueur that your bag, your shoes, and even your belt were matching in color. As we get older, this will look a little bit too oldie-worldy. So what can you do instead? Well, mismatch the color of your shoes and bag, et voila, effortless. Head to toe beige. Neutrals are classic, but beige on beige on beige, you'll disappear faster than a macaron at a Parisian cafe. Why not try to add contrast near your face? For instance, a colorful scarf or shirt or jacket in a contrasting color. For instance, I am wearing black penalty rings and a black camisole. This contrasts with the beige I'm wearing. Instant, but without the contrast, the look would be grayish, aging, flat. Take your pick. Color up a little. Are you wearing more pastels, more brown, more beige, or more black? This could be because you've always worn these colors or shades, or maybe more people your age around you are wearing these colors. Beige, 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 beige. Or maybe when you shop, they steer you towards these colors because, hey, now you are over 50, over 60, you'd better start wearing these aging shades. As we age, our complexion changes. Over 60, some shades that used to suit me no longer do so. So I have to adjust what I wear on a regular basis. Remember, style is a journey, not a destination. The next thing that screams old lady is clumpy shoes. Comfort is non-negotiable. You don't have to suffer to be stylish. But those clunky, sensible shoes? No merci. Here in France, we women, even in our 70s and over, wear lovely shoes. They may be flat or with a small heel, but clumpy, they are not. Here is the truth that many women don't want to hear. You can have comfort and style. Look for elegant flats, smart sneakers, or low heel boots. Nothing too wide or clumpy looking. Say no to gladiator sandals or hobbit feet styles. And remember, ladies, no Crocs, no stocks. Our next aging fashion mistake is floral flat shoes. I wear floral shoes because they make me look so young. Said absolutely nobody. I always say that footwear can make or break an outfit. I know many women have feet problems and they want to wear comfortable flat shoes. But do you really have to go for florals instead of normal looking shoes? For instance, you could opt for ballet flats or loafers or brogues in leather in one solid color. But florals will aid you in a jiffy. The next thing that screams old lady is closed necklines. Buttoned up necklines in shirts, blouses and jackets. These closed necklines shorten your neck and draw attention to your chin and neck. In addition, when you button up all the way to your chin, the vibe is square, old-fashioned, stuck in the past. This tight also means uptight. This is not so young and modern, right? Loosen up a little. May I suggest you try V-necks, open collars, unbuttoned shirts and blazers. Instantly more relaxed, instantly more youthful. Open up your neckline, open up your self-confidence. Our next aging fashion mistake is brown prints. I don't know about you, but I always liken brown florals as old curtains. Let me tell you, I haven't got anything against brown, but a brown floral print is aging. I choose a print in two colors, one that includes white, because it is fresh, modern, and dare I say, rejuvenating. Do you agree? On our journey through our style mistakes, we did foundation. Now let's move on to trends. We like to adopt new trends, and it may be a good thing, or maybe not. We may think that in order to look younger, we need to adopt every new trend. Well, yes and no. In my view, less is always more. Let's take, for instance, the crochet. Crochet pieces are feminine, they are romantic, but you don't have to use the crochet trend all over your outfit. Choose one main piece, for instance, a crochet dress or a crochet top, and wear with it a linen or cotton shirt. This would look so much younger than an all-over crochet outfit. The next thing that screams old lady is tweed prints. I've said it before and I will say it again, stay away from old-looking florals, paisleys and such prints. These are not youthful prints, but reminiscent of your great-aunt Mavis's curtains. Instead, pick simple prints in 2 colors that includes white for a fresh, modern, youthful look. I suggest stripes, graphics, or florals that do not have beige or brown inside. Moving through our style mistake journey is the black leather trousers. And in this trend, we're talking about a tight black leather trousers that are seen in their entirety. Wearing black leather trousers with a short top or short sweater. I think it's better to leave this trend to younger women. Trying to look too young will make you look older. I'm here to tell you that as a French woman, we love classics, but avoid outfits consisting of only classic pieces that will age you no matter how old you are. The next thing that screams old lady is aging hairstyles. Hair stuck in a time warp is very aging. Usually, a shorter cut, just a few inches off, is all you need. A shorter cut is youthful, my lovely ladies. Now for my most important tip of all. It is, as a woman over 60, I think young. Therefore, I feel young and I look young. If you enjoyed learning about those style mistakes, you love discovering this brutal style truth on screen now.